This is only a clip of me showing one evolution. I'm gonna evolve Poliwhirl into Poliwrath, and how you do that is by Waterstone, if I'm correct on that. I'm certain I'm right. That is a Waterstone. Yep. Because otherwise you need a King's Rock for the other thing. And no matter what, I want a female Politoed. Even if it doesn't make sense for it to evolve by King's Rock and have it be a female. But I got it. Poliwrath. It can use its well-developed arms and legs to run on the surface of water for a split second. Also learn to move Dynamic Punch. Yes, I'll forget a move for that. And the move I'm going to forget is... all of these moves are already so good, my word. Pretty much Rain Dance, because I don't really think I will be using that on a Poliwrath if I even need it on my team. The rest I'm going to just show in another video. So, welcome back for some more Pokemon Violet's Teal Mask. In the last video, pretty much either the last 3 videos or the last 2 videos, we tried again at battling the Ogre thing, whatever it's called. I forgot what they were calling it. The Ogre... I don't know. Whatever that mask trainer is called. That is seemingly very strong. I tried, but I still can't beat him. It's ridiculous. And they were level 75. My Pokemon were like level 73, 74, 75, and 80. And I still lost. I won against only the first Pokemon. And then Gallade was next. And that was my own Pokemon too. But I still lost. It was ridiculous. But then I fought and caught, showing you in the boxes so you will see some spoilers. I tried to avoid doing spoilers, but I'm pretty much having to at this point. I caught these two, Okidogi, and what I was going to name Funky. I'm actually going to do Funky Mind, or just Funk Mind. Monkey Dory. Poison and Fighting, and then Poison and Psychic. And funnily enough, I somehow feel like Okidogi should be on my team and someone I should have put in my team. But now I have these two Pokemon realizing I can't use Poliwag because I looked up if Politoed was evolved by trade. It sucks, but it is something you can get by trade, and I'm not able to do that. And otherwise, you can't get Politoed. Don't mind the Seadra, that's from the second DLC. So, mainly, now I am going to look for the mons that I still have yet to evolve. I think Finneon was one of them. So I'm going to do that because I'm pretty sure I don't have a Finneon. Or Lumineon, I mean. And mainly my end goal, also I think Finneon is actually a second DLC mon, so I have to look up on the Pokédex again on what I'm missing. I want Gengar though. I'm trying my best to find the Gengar, and it's sunset, not sunrise. So I'm about to have my chance of finding that such mon. Unless it is sunrise, but I feel like it's sunset. Yeah, it looks like sunset. So at some point I'm going back to the bottom right corner to see if I can find the Gengar, because you can actually battle against that mon. Swinub for sure is a mon that I don't have, but here's the worst thing. I don't have a chance to get Golem unless I do raids. Geodude. Not minding that, that's a second DLC mon. Geodude is somewhere though. Cleffa I don't think was from the generation. Bug though I could evolve. Lotad as well. I don't have a Lombre yet, so yeah, Lotad is who I'm actually going to use. And then I'm gonna fly to the bottom right corner of the islands, the Mossfell Confluence. Magikarp is going to evolve. That was a real quick evolution. I think that one was caught by a raid. It appears whenever there's world conflict, burning down any place it travels through. Interesting. I'm just giving up now. In good timing too, because I think the sun would have been near rising. I'm gonna battle this guy. So I'm back, but with unfortunate news that I couldn't find a single Gengar. Found 3 Hunters and like 7 Gastlys, but no Gengar. This is just simple. So now I'm just going to battle a lot of Pokemon so that I would be able to evolve and count that as a progression of catching the Mons. Because I only have like I have a very few amount more that I need to catch in order to go to the eventful phase of the game. And funnier that I think you could even battle and capture this Mon. Screw it, I'm gonna spoil it. The Blood Moon or Saluna before you catch the Loyal 3. But I wasn't really paying all that much attention on catching them. It's sort of funny how I'm not thinking straight. Oh, you would be able to do that, but I have not really paid much attention to catching Pokemon, even though I've tried my best to. That along with battling those ogre masked people, and they were insane. It's so funny how people could be afraid of a Wooper. For a good reason too, because as a baby mon, it would actually be a pretty hard one to beat if you don't have the right setup. Now I'm looking for another Gengar. I'm also going to look for a strong mon if I don't find a Gengar. Yep, now the moon's about to set. That actually looks like it's very close. Munchlax, wait a minute. Now it's evolving. And yes, I'm going to evolve it, even though it has pickup force ability. Dang it, Richard. Its stomach's digestive juices can dissolve any kind of I thought that said person. That would have been very grim. Poison. Eating things off the ground doesn't bother it at all. And like I said, Munchlax evolves by happiness. It had a max potion! And now its ability, look at its HP as well. Would have been a great part of my team, but I didn't want it in my team. If anything, Golurk would have been a perfect member of my team because he's almost as tanky. But Snorlax, for one thing, I'm going to check its summary, but its ability is changed to immunity. Prevents it from being poisoned, which is actually a really good ability. Best in HP. And then that's a bad nature, knowing that its speed is that low. And also its defenses aren't as great as I thought they were. its attack is the best out of any of them. So now, in the boxes, I'm going to grab Finion. Actually, no. Nose Pass I could do, but I have to go in Crystal Lake. I'm going to grab Bronzor. And I should have gotten Sandshrew. Gosh darn it. I forgot I don't have a Sandslash either. I'm going to the bag. I'm going to give the small candies to Bronzor. And I'm going to give it 4 of them. That was not enough at all. 1 more, but in the medium form. 4 extra small. I just want to give it enough experience so that every Pokemon can evolve, because I know it's by level up and not by trade. Now I'm giving 2 of them. There we go. That's perfect. Why did he sound like Squidward there? Go away. Geodude's evolving first. But I can't get a Golem. Moss-covered rocks are Graveler's favorite food. It consumes over a ton of them a day, crunching loudly while it eats. 37 minutes in. Great tune. It's lagging like crazy because it's raining. How did I startle it? I didn't. Now they're both evolving. Bronzor first. At this point, I think I'm going to catch a Fezandipiti. Yippee! I can't do it. My brother can, but I can't. My voice is not that good at doing it that high. It brought rains by opening portals to another world. It was revered as a bringer of plentiful harvests. Bountiful harvest! Oh, I don't have a Clefairy. Wants to learn to move block. I remember what that does, but I don't want it because I'm not keeping it. Lotad is evolving. Then I'm going to evolve it again with a Leaf Stone. Somehow I thought I did get a Clefairy, but I didn't. It prefers waterfronts with plentiful food. It became nocturnal, so it wouldn't have to compete for food with bird Pokemon. Very interesting. Then I'm going to first evolve this Lombre with a Leaf Stone, because I know that's what it takes. And I used to think it was a Water Stone, but it wasn't. Okay, so I'm just still having misinterpretation, because I did think it was a Leaf Stone, but it was a Water Stone. Because I thought the anime showed that the Leaf Stone was used. So I still always think that it is. It felt like it made a lot of sense. Ludicolo! A Pokemon I've never seen in the wild nor raid, so I never got to see its nice moves. Dancing with an upbeat rhythm energizes and emboldens it, letting it face any foe without fear. Would have been a great Pokemon to battle a legendary Mon with. Now, what is my catch on 140? I sort of feel like catching a bit more before going up to the top. And the mons I'm going to use are Nosepass and Charger Bug, because both require going up on top of a mountain to evolve them. Both didn't level up, so now I'm going to just evolve this ducklet. Yep, it evolves. Swanna! I've never seen this mon in action in Gen 9. It's said that many artists have taken inspiration from the sight of a Swanna performing a beautiful dance in the light of dawn. I forgot I didn't evolve a Choodle. Well, now I'm glad I'm doing this. Sandshrew is evolving. Sandslash. Sandslash! I love how it sounds in the anime. The spikes on its body are made up of its hardened hide. It rolls up and attacks foes with its spikes. Also, it looks cute. I love how it looks. So now in the boxes, I'm replacing Sandslash with Nosepass. And I'm replacing Swanna with Cleffa. Because Cleffa also requires happiness to evolve. I don't remember if... I'm trying to remember its name. Chingling. I don't remember if that involves happiness as well. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm certain that the Ribombee, like how you get the Ribombee, is by level up and not by anything else. Darn it, it needs one more. Screw it, I'm risking it. Perfect, right there. I'm gonna do 3 of these. There. And then I'm gonna do 1 or 2. And I'm gonna do 1 small. Nope, that didn't work. 2 more. I just wanted it to be close so that I would be able to evolve them. I know. My freaking word, now you can stop bothering me. I have 142 Pokemon, about to catch 145. I still don't have a Yanma, I have to catch that at some point. Prism Scale. That's fit for a mon that I cannot find to evolve into a Milotic. Oh my word, what is he yelling at now? 3 Comet Shards. So, I need a Thunderstone. And I'm going to carefully look through these stones to see if... Are you kidding me? Why does it require Thunderstones now? I don't like that change. I bet people do, but I am one of them that doesn't. I prefer this place being the evolution spot. Why does that not work anymore? Whatever. When carrying a Charger Bug, cute, Vikavolt, or I call it Vigavolt, but it's actually called Vikavolt, can receive electricity from it, and then rapidly fire powerful electromagnetic beams from its large jaws. But why? I still hate that. Wants to learn to move Thunderbolt. My word, look at that moveset. I'm moving Iron Defense though, because Thunderbolt is its only special move, and its only electric move. Whatever though. Now I know that it doesn't require a freaking crystal pool. But yet, who required... How many people wanted that to happen and are happy for it? I'm not one of them. I was actually fine with this place being the evolution spot, but it isn't anymore. In this is the first generation ever to have it be Thunderstones. Even in Pokemon Legends, they made the evolution spots be top of mountains. They changed it though. That was not that annoying. Also, I didn't read that. If anything, I didn't really care about the Pokédex entry because of that. Try attack. Lock-on is a good move because of Zap Cannon. 120 power and 50 accuracy. Lock-on is a great move. Stone Edge is a good move. I love Earth Power. So, nothing. It would be even funnier if it's a lock-on Fissure. I caught 145 Pokemon. You know what that means. I'm going to battle the Yippee-Mon. This Pokemon doesn't evolve by terms of first DLC, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look at this and see if I'm right for what you need to do. If I'm wrong, I'm sort of glad, but if I'm right, that would actually shock me. So, let's see if I'm right. I'm wrong. Thank goodness for that. Because my thinking is it requires... Actually... Poltegeist. Right. I was like, why do you... What is this? I'm gonna check it. I'll catch the Yanma after. Because right now, I'm going to see if I have enough experience candy to be able to give these guys the experience. Suwaddle doesn't really need it all that much. My battery's low. Sorry for leaving that I saw it right then. That's not it. Where is it? There it is. So, one large experience candy to Houndour. Let's see if that works. Yes, but then I need a medium. Or a small. I'll do a medium. Yeah. I'll risk it. Wow. That did not get as far as I thought it would. There we go. And I'll do a medium to Suwaddle as well. Perfect. Cleffa doesn't matter. It requires happiness anyway, so I'm going to let it hold a Soothe Bell so that it would be raising its happiness more. If I have a Soothe Bell at least. I keep looking at the wrong thing. Not that! So Fezandipiti has to be somewhere around here. But I don't remember exactly which way I went for that. Darn it. And as soon as I find it, it's a good thing that you are required to talk to them first. I'm going to save and then try to catch it. Turning off my commentary, of course, because I love the theme. Darn it! That's what they're called. They're both evolving. Houndour's evolving. I know that Suwaddle is not a happiness thing yet. And I also know I don't have this mon yet, unless I somehow did, and I... Okay, good. Upon hearing its eerie howls, other Pokemon get the shivers and head straight back to their nests. Suwaddle is evolving. I saw the Swadloon, but I wanted to evolve Suwaddle into a Swadloon. But otherwise, Swadloon involved happiness. And that would have taken a while. Swadloon wraps itself in leaves for protection. It uses the two leaves on top of its head to detect air movements and fill out its surroundings. 147 Pokemon. Wants to learn the move Protect. Could be a good move, but I'm not gonna have Swadloon in the party. But I'm having Lucario. Hawlucha would be a great member because I had it in my first DLC team, but I'm not going to have him in my team. My spoiler team is I'm going to have... I feel like Okidogi, but I won't yet do that. But instead, Lucario is the first one. And then the biggest spoiler part I feel like Meloetta, but I don't know if I will do that or not. Lucario, because he's my strongest Pokemon. Screw it, I'm doing my champ. Dread, you know. Nope. Swine up. TM for Uproar. Not a good move. Awakening. Alright. Found it. So it says a bit east of Fellhorn Gouge, or whatever it was called. Wait. There it is. Wait, no. I thought you were it, but you're just one of those guys. There. Now I found it. This is where I'm supposed to go to enter the cave. I hate how this is not a wonder of Itakami. Because no matter where I look, there's no sign. It's like they expect you to remember that this is it. So I found it. Chilling Waterhead. Whee! Okay, so surprisingly, no matter how high the thing is, you still survive. Is this it? Yes, it is. Thank goodness, I finally found you. Yippee! I can't die anymore! Yippee! That sort of sucks that I kept using Swagger. And Thunder Punch is the only move Lucario knows. That is so dumb. And I think its last move that it knows is Moonblast. Nailed it. I did not think I was going to catch it in 2. Using a Dusk Ball was actually very accurate. Fezandipiti beats its glossy wings to scatter pheromones that captivate people and Pokemon. Also the fact that I think it's female. Not naming it. I knew it was fairy type, but it didn't even use a single attacking move. It just used Swagger, Flatter, and Roost. But I'm pretty sure it also knew a poison type move because it wasn't using a single move. 148 Pokemon caught. This is me being back. I was enjoying the thing I did for my brother's stream on Twitch. It was hilarious. No matter what happens, it was a fun one. But now I am, during an export, playing through the rest of this, and we'll see how it's done. This is actually the finale of the first DLC, despite how boring it might be. It might not be that boring at all. It might actually be a really enjoyable time. Because the second DLC is really fun. And I want to play through that as soon as I'm done here. But because it's night, it's time for another hunt. Cleffa can evolve. That's impressive. During all of that grinding and trying to find the Gengar, I found the Clefairy. On nights with a full moon, they gather together and dance. The surrounding area is enveloped in an abnormal magnetic field. An Applin. Gonna catch it in a quick ball. And then the other one I'm gonna catch in, because this one is gonna be a Flapple. Critical capture. I'm gonna catch the one that I'm evolving to Appleton in a repeat ball. Boom Burst. I didn't know you learned that. Boom Burst is my most favorite move. I've used Dragon Claw so much. And I don't want to forget Close Combat nor Terra Blast. Gosh darn it. I think Clanger Soul's the right option here. Because it's hard to have my HP go down and feel good about it, despite the fact that it raises all of your stats. I was about to read that and then I realized I already did. Applin juice, which is actually pretty funny. And it's day. So that answers the question about what I'm doing. There's another one. I was looking for you. Because this one I'm catching in a repeat ball. I went way too far to the right to do this. And it was right there? My word. Another critical capture. And it wasn't even in a quick ball. Lucario is almost level 81. This one I am naming it. And what I'm calling it is... I'm calling it either... Well... Screw it. I'm naming it Beastie. I'm not naming it with a Y. So my final Pokemon that I'm going to have caught, I'm going to go to the town square. You know what I mean. That sucks though, I wasn't able to find it. Anyways, I'm going to, for one thing, go to my team, see that I have a team, and evolve Clefairy into Clefable. See what happens. So all of my Mons are now almost level 75. But the only difference is there will be a couple that will be replaced. Like, I'm thinking of replacing Clefairy with the second DLC mon I have that I let into my team. And then there was another Pokemon, I think. Maybe not. There was also Golett. That was it too. I wanted to have Golurk join in. I was just being idle on that one. Sort of funny how he was about to play Lethal Company with another streamer. I would have joined in, but it's something that he was just playing with another person that I was just wanting to do. Also, that was interesting how it was just lagging like that. I just wanted to let him have his fun. This is the 150th Pokemon. I haven't even caught a single Yanma. Clefable, my most favorite Pokemon that I never really added to my team. It has an acute sense of hearing. It can easily hear a pin being dropped nearly 1,100 yards away. That's the most interesting Pokédex entry I've seen. 150 Pokemon are caught. But now I have to look up what I have to do at this point. Because I caught 150 Pokemon, but what does that mean? Oh, I've seen her before. So I just had to look that up. She's the person I saw in Masui Town with a Hisuian Growlithe, and I was like, wait, why is there a Hisuian Growlithe here? She was in Masui Town, but why did it say on another site that was to the west of the Academy? That's not the Academy, that's just a center. There you are. Yes, just like that. Whoa, where'd you come from? I didn't even know you were there. Anyway, you are... Wait, no, don't say a thing. I want to guess first. You're one of the students who came here from the Paldea region on a school trip. Bingo. It's a small town, you know. News tends to spread pretty quickly. The name's Perrin, by the way. I'm a traveler with a bit of a thing for photography. This here's my bud, Growlithe. Doesn't the little horn on its head make it the cutest? Hey, this might sound a bit weird, but would it be alright if I took your photo? Sure. Just like that, huh? Are you always this open with total strangers? Kinda worried about you, kiddo. Not all the time. Anyway, let me snap that photo. You've got a unique vibe, you know. I like it. It's a bit different than what I'm used to. I'm gonna be making this town my home base for a little while. Why don't you focus on wrapping up whatever you've got going on for now? Come see me after, I don't know, registering 150 Pokemon in the Kitakami Pokedex or something. So you're just supposed to see her first. I didn't even notice the yellow speech thing before. I just saw this trainer and thought she was an NPC, so that's why I looked up where she was. Like, I didn't think she was important. Oh, hey kiddo. Wait, don't tell me. You actually caught over 150 Pokemon? Nope. From the Kitakami Pokedex? Not over exactly 150. Now I know you're the real deal. That's right. It's not that much. That's a lie. Pretty impressive. You must really be something special, kiddo. You probably know more about the Pokemon here in Kitakami than I do, and I got here first. Which reminds me, I've got a favor to ask you. See, a real Pokemon catching pro like you is just what I need. What kind of favor? Ooh, did I tickle your curiosity? Glad you don't seem afraid to poke your head into new things. In that case, let me tell you what I'm all about. The reason I came here to Kitakami was actually to find a certain Pokemon, and photograph it. I've been searching on my own for ages, but I still haven't found it. So kiddo, how about doing me a solid by helping me with my search? I'd owe you forever. Rumor has it that the Pokemon I'm looking for is pretty ferociously strong. Just think, you could catch it and bring it along on your adventures. Wouldn't that be helpful? That enough to pique your interest? If so, I'll need you to prove you're strong enough to help. If we're really gonna partner up on this thing, then I want to know if you're cut out for it. And I said an extra word there. That, and I want to get a good shot of you looking all heroic and everything. Battle Perrin. I'm ready. I think she's gonna be an easy one, even though I had to level up really high. Time for me to take a perfect shot. At your confidence, that is. Ready to show me what you got? Yes. I'll change my team leader. Yes. Then let's just put a bit of distance between us. Enough to keep my shots in focus. I'm not so strong, but don't hold back. And don't mind me snapping a few shots while we're at it. Normal trainer theme, too. Sort of makes sense. Give me a nice heroic expression, would you? I'll take a real good shot if you do. My word, you aren't too bad yourself. Moonblast. Okay, good. It's like this normally. I'm gonna try hypnosis, see if it works. It missed! Oh, come on! Oh, it has some aha! Dang it! Yeah! I didn't know you had that ability. I'm sorry. Can you blame me? I didn't know it. The worst thing is, all of my Pokemon are fighting types, but Lucario doesn't have a disadvantage against Moonblast. Kelly has a quad weakness to it, but I feel like using Dread, because Dread knows Rage Fist, which I can't use right now, but I will use it soon. I pretty much have two moves that doesn't affect it, but Dread is still a right choice for me. Pretty much because of Thunderbolt and Cross Chop. Nice moves, kiddo. Glad to see you're not distracted by the camera. I'm trying to get my optics going. Screw it, I'm gonna try it. Ah! My word, now I'm trying to hit this thing. There we go. There we go. Lucario is level 81, Dread is level 77. Leafeon. An Evolution. And my choice is Gideon. Just because Gideon is a normal option anyways. I have a really good idea for what I want to do. How about a new challenger? This one won't be easy to beat. I've beaten a Leafeon before. So, I'm going to use Psychic. Come on, Leafeon, let's take the ultimate shot. You're gonna terrestrialize. No, you're not. Screw it. I'm not gonna use Gideon. I'm gonna use Kelly, because Kelly has a resistance towards grass types. 30 damage, that's insane. Then I'm going to just go for it. Come on! Why are you freezing? You weren't that bad until now. Now that's a keeper. I think this is gonna freeze again. Yep. Even a nudge will end up freezing it. I hate that.